Solid speaking. Salam, shalom. All praises to the horizon. Peace and wisdom. What's going on, Caribbean and everyone else? Visit the website, of course, as always, wiseservant.org, upscaleknowledge.org. Thumb me, subscribe to the channel. And I want to get into some deep content. I want to explain the aerial toll houses. I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with that. I like to bring new things. And the most important part of these videos is that y'all get the reality from it. Meaning, all these ancient understandings, they have to do with the life we live in. Not the life that y'all are trying to create. So I say that because y'all pulling for theories. Y'all are pulling for everything that does not qualify as truth. You cannot have theories and think that's the path to truth. You get my point? It don't matter if you're a scientist or just a deep intellectual, normal person. No documentation. You just stand on your knowledge. And it's good. Like I said, theory has nothing to do with the truth. The way you guys try to figure out things is scary. Hopefully y'all grasping. Hopefully the emotional state is good so y'all can. Now, like I said, the way y'all play guessing games to learn, this being teachers and students, y'all think knowledge is a matter of putting pieces together. Creating a theory. Maybe this is it. You get it? Building on top of what already is. None of those things have to do with truth. Start here. Focus. Truth was before all the theories and the lies and the made up stuff that y'all have and y'all reaching for. Stay with me. The stuff y'all have is based on this truth that already was. Again, theories and guessing games is not the way to get to truth. That's how you get away from truth. Meaning, the fact that y'all have theories, belief systems, all of these things are proof that y'all are in a completely different direction of what truth is. Again, truth is before all these theories y'all have. A lot of the things y'all are breaking down comes from ancient text. Flat Earth theory uses ancient text. Again, flat Earth is a theory that someone who didn't understand, and I'm not saying that as a jab, like you don't understand. I'm saying whatever you have, so this is the conclusion you came to. You get my point? But it has nothing to do with the text. You get my point? At some point, you have to realize that. Okay, all these theories and things we have, they have to do with us trying to guess what these things mean. Meaning y'all use reference from the Bible, many different things to make y'all points on y'all theories. But for some reason, y'all don't realize that means y'all in the opposite direction of whatever the text was talking about. You get my point? Before you can get to the guessing game or the theoretical perspective of things, you have to be separated from the truth. If I tell y'all, guess y'all name, y'all gonna say that's a stupid game. I already know my name. What is the point of that? They'll say, okay, well, guess my name. You don't know my name, so now this is fun. Oh, well, maybe your name is James. The point I'm making is if y'all had truth, y'all wouldn't be having to guess nothing. If truth come before y'all guessing games, then that means, you get my point? Y'all are completely in another direction of truth. Meaning if truth is that way, y'all are going that way. A lot of y'all don't realize this. When I break down ancient biblical texts, Jewish texts, this is your Kabbalah, things like that. Ancient Egyptian scholarship. I'm well versed in these things. Meaning whatever you ask me, I can explain it to you in reality. Where you don't have to be confused and say, well, this can't be right. Meaning whatever I tell y'all, I explain it to y'all in real life. It's just a matter if y'all want to accept it. Meaning if it goes in with the lies and theories y'all have in your mind. You get my point? And so, this is why I say y'all can't flip-flop around and learn. Flip-flopping around, learning here, learning there. You belong to the world. Some of y'all perspective is messed up. So you think when I say that, I guess some of y'all figure when I say that there's rules, like if you want to be wise, you can't do this or that. You get my point? I'm telling you a simple thing. You can't learn a bunch of shit at once. You gotta be stupid if somebody gotta tell you that. Again, some of y'all perspective is stupid, meaning you come here with the wrong emotional state. In that, your perspective is all fucked up. Some of y'all come here in this perspective. Let me give you an example. You come here to learn, but somehow your mind got scrambled. And so now you're waiting for me to be wrong on something. Be honest with self. Some of y'all are seeking that out. That don't do nothing for you. Meaning to sit around waiting for me to be wrong. Well, at some point you gonna make me wrong on your own just so you feel better with yourself. Man gotta be right to himself. Like, you get my point? And so if you waiting on me to be wrong, at some point you just gonna make me wrong. Meaning you wasting your own time. Ain't nothing for you to gain in somebody being wrong. If that's on your brain, what you even came for? That part. And so you get my point? Y'all perspective is all scrambled and tangled up. It's a matter of the times, how y'all lost in the times, and not adjusting y'all emotional state. You get my point? Meaning y'all not coming as students. But that's anywhere. Y'all coming as students, but you get my point? Y'all ain't coming as students. Y'all coming in the egos of teachers. Meaning y'all students with teachers' egos. That part. You got to unscramble your own brain before you could progress. Some of y'all fit right into the shoes of everything I'm saying, but you're not going to adjust. You're going to be stuck another year. So, everything supposed to progress. The mind, the emotional state. A lot of y'all stuck because you're not learning nothing. You flip-flopping around, you trying to learn a bunch of things at once. This brother said this brother said that. That's not how you learn. All you're going to do is put yourself in the situation you're in now, where you seeking out wisdom, but that's not never going in. Meaning, when are y'all done seeking wisdom? This is a question. I want to see who can get it right. Out of mindset, it's hard for the self to accept truth. Their self-identity is all scrambled up. Salam, shalom. I'm speaking to all of y'all. You said there. You are a part of them. You get my point? Don't take offense. Y'all have different lies and different misunderstandings, and that y'all think like, no, they lost, I'm not. Y'all all lost equally. Y'all have to get to a place where y'all grasp that. Y'all haven't gotten to a place where y'all come to terms with y'all don't have a brain by y'all own admission because y'all seek out the understandings of life after having been lived here all this time. This makes sense to y'all, meaning y'all are raised by the lost. So all the lost things y'all speak make sense to y'all. We all been living on this earth as long as we have, generation after generation. Yet no man are, supposedly, meaning in the masses, y'all don't know what life is about. Y'all have theories on it. Say life is a simulation. Life is this, life is that. Y'all all have different perspectives, meaning different guesses. One thing is for sure, none of y'all know. You get it? Y'all get to a place of ego where, y'all will say y'all know, but I could trace back whatever you say to your theory. You get it? Who's the flat earth? And I'm saying this because one of y'all brought him up the last video. I meant to say something, but I forgot. I I remember. One of y'all said, brother, I should have a sit down with Brother Sanchez or something. And that's fine. If I'm talking to Brother Sanchez and I say, hey, Brother Sanchez, hey, young man, young whipper, rub the top of his head, hey, young man, hey, little boy, listen. I can't help myself. Y'all know I'm big OG. Now, where was I at? Rubbing Sanchez's head. Hey, boy, you're so cute. I'm gonna do most of y'all when we ever sit down. You're such a cute kid, man. You want to be wise beyond your years, but you just, you just learn how to tie your shoes. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the point. If I sit down with Brother Sanchez and I say, okay, Brother Sanchez, the earth is flat, is that a theory? Meaning, do you know that to be a fact? Or is that just like something you guessed? Or someone else guessed and you adopted theoretical guess? He's going to say, no, I'm sure it's flat. I know it's flat. Meaning, he's done his substantial research and he's come to the knowing that earth is flat. The truth can't come from a theory. You get my I don't know if y'all grasp that. Meaning it's like, you know how in the deep teachings they say you gotta shed the ego and, kind of give the self up to kind of grasp things. Y'all too attached to y'all lies because y'all made them up. Y'all put yourselves a part of them. Like, Brother Sanchez is not the inventor of flat earth, but he invested himself into it. Y'all are watching him. He knows flat earth is wrong. 4 years ago when he had said the four corners of the earth, I'm the one that said north, south, east, west is the four corners that was being spoken of. That's up, down, left, right, meaning that's circular. 360 degrees. It's not to say earth is a circle. You get my point? Earth being flat and earth being round, there's a bunch of circles. So I'm not saying earth is round. Earth is a part of a whole, meaning Our solar system is a body, so you don't have to guess nothing. Like, is Earth flat? Earth not even. It's just an area. But y'all get lost on y'all theories. They have nothing to do with reality. Meaning there's nothing in life that's flat. And so you see how y'all can get lost on y'all theories and skip the most simplest things in life. If I ask y'all, what is flat? Meaning flat's not a shape. Shapes can take on flat, but flat is not a shape. Flat don't categorize as nothing truly. You get it? Flat is like to say nothing unless you applying it to something. Like a flat circle, a disc. That's a flat circle. Of course, a circle can be three-dimensional. You can have a flat rectangle. A tabletop is flat, but the table ain't flat. It has a shape. Legs, a whole bunch of stuff. You get my point? If I tell y'all, show me one thing flat, void of anything else, just flat. Y'all can't, because flat ain't nothing. It's no degree, no dimension, it's nothing. When y'all say the earth is flat, now you think Brother Sanchez can accept, like, oh yeah, I'm stupid. Flat ain't nothing. Y'all invest too much into it. You get my point? It's because y'all guess, and once y'all start to guess, then y'all get to a place where y'all have to be right. Who wants to guess and be wrong? Or y'all guess and then y'all start to speak on these guesses and build up on it like it's truth. It no longer becomes a guess. When y'all speaking of aliens, this is not a theory anymore. Y'all speak like the government got aliens. Y'all haven't even gotten to a place to... First you see aliens with your own eyes. Then you say, yo, somebody's holding them. You don't never see a thing and be like, how you even get to that point? Now you know the different races of these aliens. You get my point? Meaning y'all are creating truth all on y'all own. But for some reason, it's not clicking in y'all brain to say, hold on, wait. There was a Roswell crash. Nothing was confirmed from that moment. Somehow we've gotten this far. That part. Y'all know reptilians, this, that. But 90% of the people that's speaking on aliens never seen one. They heard about this. This is not something that came to them. This is something they heard. Like that. You see how y'all can get lost on a thing, call it a truth, but if we trace it back, it don't have no legs. It don't even make no sense. Now y'all got tons of theories like that, where y'all say like, this guessing game has become truth in that guessing game. The point I'm making is, truth was before y'all theories. Earth was what it was before y'all didn't know what it was no more, to then start to guessing what it was, to then making these guesses the truth. Do you see a pattern? You have truth and man knowing that truth. Man getting lost from truth and not knowing it. Instead of man finding the truth again or going back to the truth, because you don't find truth, you just go back to walking truth. You know how y'all were young and y'all knew the difference between right and wrong, and as y'all slowly age, y'all nitpick at the wrong, do this bad thing and then that bad thing till you get comfortable, like that. You get my point? Man know truth, he won with it. Somehow he let himself get separated from truth. Instead of going back to truth, he starts to seek it or create it. Guess what truth is. This is theories, beliefs. I don't care if you want a belief system and you want to play games with yourself and say, no, my belief system is truth. Why do it got belief attached to it? Meaning, why do it got something attached to it that got to do with not knowing? Again, if I say you believe your mother is your mother, ain't a matter of that. You know that. You're not going to even be like, yeah, I believe so, unless you dumb. You probably got enough people that would say that. But for most people, they ain't gonna be like, yeah, I believe my mother's my mother. They like, I know my mother's my mother. What kind of dumb question is that? That part. Y'all believe in God. Y'all don't say I know God, because y'all don't. Y'all believe in the words that y'all heard about God. Somehow that's okay to y'all. The problem lies. I'm gonna say it again for the slow, meaning you can get lost in lie and completely. It's like I said, y'all invest yourselves into these lies. You can have a belief system, and you can believe in anything you want. When you come to know truth in yourself, some of y'all confused on what I mean by that. When you start telling the truth to yourself, I'm not sure why that's a hard thing, y'all, but it is. When you decide to start to tell the truth to yourself, then you're going to have to acknowledge a lot of these things I'm saying. First thing being belief got to do with I believe. And so that means that you don't know. You ask a kid, you believe in Santa Claus? Yeah. Because his parents told him about Santa Claus, but he never seen Santa Claus. That part. I'm trying to get y'all to grasp belief don't got nothing to do with the truth. It got to do with the opposite of it. You know a thing that's truth. You believe in a thing is because hearsay, heresy. Y'all heard these things. This is why y'all don't be like, I know this or that. Y'all say y'all heard. You get my point? And so the mind gets disturbed. Meaning some of y'all watch, y'all listen to what I say. Belief system stuff. You're so lost into your stupid perspective. You think this got to do with the tearing down of your religion. And me and you got a beef and you a Christian and you get it? Y'all stupid. Lessons. We talking about the word. I'm gonna say it again. We talking about the word belief. It's the beginnings of truth. You got to take a dummy all the way back to preschool because they will play stupid. We ain't talking about your religion and your belief system. I wouldn't care if you believed in shit. We talking about the word belief, the one in the dictionary, the one you know the definition to. You know belief, make believe, anything that got to do with belief got to do with you don't know. You taking a chance. That part. We talking about that. How y'all life feel. You know belief is that, but you won't accept it when it come to real conversations. Say now let's talk about your belief system. What make that different? Then y'all start playing stupid lie games with the self. Say no, it's this and that. Everybody born in earth, from now to before now, and those to come after. We all know every person walking this planet heard about their religion. They got it through hearsay, heresy, which is the same thing, hearsay. Y'all got these things by that. Everybody know that's a fact. Meaning you got religion the same way I got religion. Meaning I was born, I guess you could say I was a Christian. And you was born and you was whatever you was. By birthright, whatever your peoples was. Your peoples that came before you the same, meaning your mother, your father the same. They are Christian or a Muslim or this thing or that thing because of hearsay. What do you call hearsay That's not proven. Or better yet, just tell me, what use do you need hearsay for? Nothing. What do you need to hear about God for? Either somebody putting you up on the realities and the nose of a thing, or they playing games with you. Again, either putting you up on the nose and the truths of things, or they playing games with you. When y'all tell y'all kids about Santa Claus and to be like, believe, y'all know what y'all doing. Playing stupid games with them. Don't get lost. I know y'all love Christmas and a lot of problems and things like that. But just focus on the facts, the truth. Y'all lie to them in a belief game thing. Santa Claus is God for kids. Like, kids don't care about the afterlife in heaven. They don't know what that is. No toys. Santa Claus is God for kids. Be good this year, you'll get toys at the end of the year. Then when the kid become a grown-up, then Santa Claus become God. If you be good in life, then you'll get a reward when you die. It's called heaven. Muslims is so petty, they think they're gonna get 50 virgins when they die. They think Allah. Like, you got to be a non-ad. You see what the religion do? You see, the real faithful Muslim is abstinent. He gets no ass. Ever. And so, he believes when he die, he gonna get 50 pieces of vagina. This is a child's brain who never got vagina. Like, you see how I know y'all have to see this. Like, yeah, this is kind of fucking childish. This is like restriction talk. Man don't never get no vagina because he lived by a whole bunch of stupid rules. Now he think like, when you ask him what is heaven, he's so childish and restricted brain, he think it's sex with 50 girls. So I'm gonna die, Allah gonna have 50 virgins for me. Why? Why Allah ain't fucking? This real talk. Say Allah got 50 virgins for me. You think Allah ain't fucked them chicks, blood? Cause I would have. I wouldn't even lie to you. Like, Silas got 50 virgins for me when I died. Listen, they was virgins. They was. Like, I got 50 virgins for you, but they're not technically virgins once I give them to you. Because who's not trying this shit out? You feel me? Y'all laughing. Gift or not, who's not trying if you got it first? So you like, you feel me? You buy your man some dope shoes, but y'all wear the same size, so you like, I'm gonna try these joints. Right? Let me see how these joints gonna look on me before I give them to him. Like that. Allah ain't gonna have 50 virgins for y'all. This is not what heaven is about. You don't worship God and do what God says so you can get some pussy. Because that's truly what you're saying. You can play word games around it. Y'all real childish and petty, so I already know how this gonna go. No, it don't mean like that. It do mean like that. Sex shouldn't be on your brain and with God. You feel me? And if it is, why it ain't good now? Meaning, if Allah got 50 virgins for you to smash out when you get to heaven, well, why you can't just smash out all the virgins now? What's the difference? You feel me? You say, thou shalt not have sex. But when you die and I bring you to heaven, you can. What's the difference, blood? That part. Y'all don't know none of these answers. Some of y'all such on the run from truth, you don't even want to be bothered with these deep questions. And so I'm just trying to get y'all to a place to see there is layers and layers of cobweb-like strings y'all have created around yourselves. All lie. Theory, guess, belief, all of these things, but if I ask y'all, what's the no? Y'all don't deal with that. You see what I mean? How y'all literally do not deal with no's. If I be like, alien technically a theory, but what you know about it. Get my point. That's what's sad. How easily whatever y'all follow can be just put aside like that. Because it don't fall in no truth. It fall in to guess. Hearsay. Something you like that you heard, but what does it have to do with truth? And so you get my point? We live in the generations where y'all are creating truth. You can't say we finding truth and we becoming enlightened. No, y'all are making up shit. Truth was first. It already was here. You got ancient texts and many deep things that was left. Y'all pull from these things, don't understand them, then begin y'all theories and guessing games on it. Once y'all do that, y'all distorted truth. You get my point? If you don't understand a thing, you leave it. You don't guess and say, well, I think the Bible is saying this. Who cares? It's saying what it's saying. And when you say you think it's saying this, you distorting it. It's either saying what it is, and you don't know what that is. And that's the only truth. Like, the Bible or the books are saying what they are. Y'all don't know what they saying, and that's that. Y'all extend that to, well, I'm taking a shot at it. And I ain't saying you can't guess. But if you're guessing, evolves into new name like theory, so you can avoid that it is what it is, then I think it's safe to say you on a path of lie. Why y'all don't just call theories guesses? Because y'all liars. You say no, it's better than a guess. It's an educated guess. Oh, that makes it a different kind of guess, right? You see the games I'm talking about? No, it's not a yes, it's an educated one. That's the same thing, blood. You just put another word in front of yes. It's like saying, no, it's not a white yes, it's a black yes. Who cares, nigga? My guess jeans is blue. You a liar. That's how I don't get it. Sorry. Salam, shalom. Hopefully y'all do. Now, a lot of y'all falling into these things. And then y'all becoming one with them. Meaning y'all start to make up and add y'all own 2 cents in it too. Because y'all know what y'all know learning ain't truly know. It's like a setup. You can have truth or make up your own. So most of y'all say, I'd rather just make up my own than shit. Now, if what you make up don't boil you down or nothing, you get it, you still got to live the truth. But, you get my point? This is how life works. You can have truth if you want it. Or you can get lost and make up your own, call it theories and whatever else you want to do to scramble your mind up. And keep you away from truth. Whatever it takes. Like, if you need to reword yes and rename it theory so you could trick people. Like, I don't know what y'all will call it. You got young kids right now, they didn't even know theory mean yes. When they heard me say that, they like, man, that don't mean that. They don't even know. Like, they think theory mean like some deep scientific thing. They don't know that it just means a guess. That part. Apply that. All y'all got is theories. And if y'all don't have theories, then y'all got beliefs. None of these things classify as truth. They classify as opposers of truth. They classify as what man can fall into when he gets separated from truth. Then he can fall into theories and all kind of dumb shit. You see how I refuse to adapt y'all theories no matter how many of y'all it is? I can easily jump into all of these categories y'all got because I'm better at them. You get it? Meaning my imaginatory mind is better than y'all's. I can make up shit better than y'all can. I got the truth, so I can mix it in there real good. Y'all wouldn't even know, like. But you see how I reject everything? Like, aliens is theory. Some of y'all lost. Y'all truly don't get nothing that I'm saying. You say, man, alien is a word for something that y'all don't know. That's why y'all have that word. Meaning when you hear the word alien, that means a person don't know what they talking about. Or whatever they talking about, they have no clue what it is. So they have that word, alien. Say he illegal alien. That means they have no clue where this nigga come from. That's where you get the word alien. It basically is a term of, I'm not sure what I'm dealing with, blood. I don't know. You understand? Not I seen something and I don't. It means I don't know. Period. Like I don't know. Yo, there's this Mexican illegal alien over here. The Mexican ain't from another planet. They call him an alien because they don't know who he is, where he from, nothing. Like that. Now, when I say, man, alien is theory, that's not real. Y'all lost on all the stupid shit y'all made up on top of this word. I ain't talking about that. I'm going to the root of y'all stupidity, the word. And so when I say alien ain't real, most of y'all get lost. Man, Solace don't know, and he don't get the times. Blood, this ain't new times. Alien come before y'all fucking times. That part. We talking about word, because that's all y'all got. Y'all don't have physical blood, physical flesh and blood aliens to even have a conversation about, but y'all got the word, so let's deal with the word. The word mean you don't know what the hell you talking about. If I tell you, man, I got an alien, then that mean I don't know what I got. Something. That part. You see how y'all got truths based on shit that ain't even nothing. What's an alien? That part. Nothing. Dumb talk. Y'all got you got people out here wasting their whole life on alien talk. I mean, you got people that die waste their time on alien talk. This is an every generation thing. Like, just like Christianity, Islam, anything y'all could think of, this is an every generation thing. You don't see the generation before profiting on nothing. Whole generation of Christians died last year, my nigga. Y'all ain't see no fucking Jesus or nobody come back enough for them. And so when does the question come to say, okay, how many generations before I require a truth or accept the truth of the reality that has been my reality year after year? See, y'all forget. Y'all say, man, no, I believe in Christianity and I believe in Jesus. I ain't gonna even play y'all game. Jesus, Jesus. That's how it was pronounced any other fucking time. So y'all got this Dominican God. I don't want to play games with nobody because this is what y'all like to do. This ancient Hebrew teachings come from the ancient Jewish, but y'all disrespect the teachings. Y'all call a man Jesus, a Dominican name. They ain't even had that fucking name back in the day. You gotta remember, Italy and Spain colonized North and Middle America. Now laugh and this go deep though. Christopher Columbus and them colonized Americas. If you want to play the word games to take the topic off, so you know Christopher Columbus didn't do it. Whoever you want to say did it. European niggas came over here and they colonized and named the place Puerto Rico, DR, Haiti. If you lost, Haitians speak French. So you know niggas from France came and got all up in their ass. Meaning niggas from France came and colonized. Colonized mean when you come to a place and the people living there are indigenous. So they didn't build up nothing. They don't live. They not civilized. They don't live by lost Babylon rules. They don't even know what that is. a city. They have no clue what that is. They live like the animals, one with nature, and run around butt naked. And got just enough utensils to get through the day, like an arrow for hunting or whatever. You get my point? People from Italy and Spain came over here, colonized these areas, and named these places that. Puerto Rico, DR, Haiti. Again, Haitians speak French. They black as shit. So that should let you know right there. Whatever people was in that DR area, they got colonized by people from France. And that's how they adopted that language. You get it? See how simple it is? Puerto Ricans by Italians. Meaning whatever indigenous people was in that Puerto Rican area, Spain or your Spanish. They colonized that area. And so now y'all speak Spanish over there. Y'all be like, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Latin, I'm Spanish. But that place knew nothing of those things before that happened. Meaning, before 1492, who the fuck is Jesus? You see how they changed the name to some Dominican nigga? Because y'all don't got nothing about the Bible. I ain't saying the Bible and all that didn't exist. I'm just saying before 1492, y'all ain't had nothing. That part. King James is what, 1611? 1550? I wouldn't remember. It wasn't 1492. They ain't worked it all the way out yet. See, this is how white people work, man. They not like black people. You know how black people be like, let's sit and plan this out. Then 500 years of slavery go by. Y'all still talking. Y'all still planning it out. Y'all ain't get together yet. Right? White people do like this. They say we gotta make this religious book to take over the whole world. It's taking long as fuck to make. You know what white people say? Well, we ain't got to have all the plans ironed out. We ain't got to know everything. We don't need a plan. Let's just go. Like, let's just go do what we need to do. Like, we'll get to that when we get to it. Blood ain't that deep. Like, we'll get to that book when we get to the book. But let's go get these peoples and these resources. You got white people. They like, no, before we go get the resources and take over the people, we gotta finish this book because this gonna brainwash them. Give a fuck about that. They say we finish that later. We're gonna go over there now. Black people the reverse. Y'all would have finished the book. Then y'all would have never finished the book. Then y'all would have never colonized. If I say like that, why y'all don't have land, a whole country yet? Black people. You know why? I told y'all about land and y'all went and exploited it. Didn't get the whole point, the whole knowledge, everything you need to do and know. That part. You get my point? Y'all like children. And so I'll say again. Y'all exploit. If you were Christian in today's times, you believe in a Dominican person named Jesus. What that got to do with ancient Jewish teachings? Jesus, really? We went from YHWH to Yeshua. Somehow the Spanish got it. They changed it to Jesus. They start naming, Jesus. They start naming boats Jesus. Just going crazy. You know, Christ come from Christopher, meaning he's got ego, blood. He gave God his life. You feel me? Like, y'all think it's a joke. Y'all follow like a desecration of the truth. You get my point? God's name ain't Jesus. I know y'all got a brain to know that. Even if you call Jesus, Jesus. And you a Christian. I know you got to have a half a brain to know, hold on, wait. Ancient Hebrew, Jewish. Man, how the fuck we get to Spanish? How we even get to Spanish? Like, Why you gotta change Jesus' name to Spanish if the text still talking about like fucking Israel? See, he's talking about the Hebrew Israelites. A Hebrew Israelite ain't nothing but an Israeli, a Middle East person. A lot of y'all desperate, y'all want to be Israelites. Y'all say, no, 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 no. Black people Israelites. Man, listen here, man. The book talking about the Middle East area. Right? I mean, you dealing with ancient Sumerian texts, you got Uruk, Iraq, same place. All the stories, Jerusalem and all, it's talking about the Middle East area. So the men say a Hebrew Israelite is just an Israeli. Like, you had indigenous people running around there butt naked. They ain't had no streets and no stop signs and shit up. And this is Israel. They just living in the forest. Colonizers came near, then they named the place. And the people take on the nationality of the place. And so that's how you get Israel, an Israelite. And colonizing thing evolved. Like how you made Israelis. You get my point? Like how you make a Puerto Rican. You take an indigenous person that's running around butt naked in a forest and you mix them with a Spaniard coming from Spain. Once you do that, then you're going to get a half-breed. You could just call a nigga a Puerto Rican. That's how you make a Puerto Rican. That's how you make every race that y'all know of. You take indigenous people and you mix them with a white race. Then the offspring, you name them like whatever they name the place. Tell me that ain't how it go. In Cuba, colonizers came over there. You had butt-naked indigenous men running around. They know nothing of nothing y'all talking about. There are no buildings or nothing there. That part. I was having a conversation with someone I grew up with. Well, I ain't grew up with them, but when I was young, I knew them. They lost into the modern day, BS talk. You know the hearsay thing. Y'all hear things, y'all like, whatever. Say, white people stole everything from black people. Y'all think white people came here and stole y'all Babylons. They stole the lands, the forests. In terms of it being cities and things built up here, y'all. Meaning white men ain't steal nothing from y'all. Indigenous people didn't have signs up to say like, this is First Street. This Third Street. We're the Cherokees. That happened after white people came. That part. White people didn't steal nothing from y'all. They just stole from nature. Y'all Babylon monkeys. You get my point? The point I'm making is like this. You see how y'all get lost? Y'all will be like, man, Christopher Columbus ain't even discovered America. He did, you stupid fucking fool, because before he came, it wasn't called nothing. He discovered the place that you live in that's called America, that's a Babylon. He discovered it when it was just a forest with butt-naked people and animals running around in it. It's not that no more. It's a whole city. That part. You see how y'all get lost on stupid word games? He didn't discover America. If he didn't discover America, you wouldn't be in America. You'd be in like an Amazon rainforest looking place. That part. They brought their foolishness to the place. They robbed the nature of the place. The trees, the animal skins, even killing the people, shipping y'all all over. But in terms of them stealing from black people, indigenous men don't got nothing to steal. You make him a slave. That's all you could do is steal his freedom. He don't got nothing else. This how y'all become slaves. Because there's nothing to steal from an indigenous. Meaning there's nothing to steal from the ancestors. You gonna steal their leaves off their vagina, their private area? That part. Colonizers is coming in boats and shit that these people ain't never even seen. Again, what do they need to steal from them? They don't even got blankets. That part. Y'all looking to be rulers. Y'all not looking at it from the realities of it. You had colored people on every continent. People of pigment and melanin. No nationality. They're indigenous. They live in the forest of that place with the animals. One with nature. There are no buildings anywhere. There's none of that. These people were Scythians. That part. That's the ancestors. Anything else y'all talking about after that is just Babylon monkey foolishness. You get it? What is brainwashed under Babylon? Meaning whatever you talking about after that is just offspring. That's brainwashed into the stupid ways of Babylon. This is why y'all look to fight and argue and say, no, we had this and they stole this. They stole the resources and what matter. Not the dumb shit y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the system and the rulership. Like, they kings and queens. That only hold merit in a jurisdiction. You take Queen Elizabeth and put her on Sentinel Island. And then you tell me if they know she a queen or if she gonna be dead within 10, 20 seconds. That part. Y'all get lost in the other people's jurisdiction that only hold merit there. Don't hold merit in life or even on earth. Just in their own goofy little area. Now Big O said gotta take a leak. And then I'm gonna get to the deep scholarship. Someone said I'm cutting in and out. Yeah, that happens when it goes deep. Hopefully y'all grasp it. Oh, it's working. That's cool. Alright, let me take my little leak. Y'all hang tight, you hear? Shalom, shalom, they will see us back. Now, where was I? How y'all dirty, filthy lies. I was explaining that, right? All y'all have is lies and theories. Now, this is the generation of the dishonorable dead. Meaning this whole generation is damned. They're going to be what's known as the fallen in existence. You have new generation of teachers. You get it? This year you got new New students getting out of school, they gonna be teachers. Like, it's a whole bunch of them. You got new generation getting drafted into the NBA. They're gonna be the new NBA stars. Even with the fallen angels, like you always get new ones. It's always like that with everything. You get a new generation of what was. The point I'm making is this whole generation that y'all see now and the generation to come after. This is your fallen. Like the new fallen. If you lost, you say, man, the fallen angels wasn't. Fallen angels are spirits. Yeah, but they walk with man, so that mean it was man first. they was alive before they was dead. So you had a generation of man. They didn't believe in guns. Like, that made you a coward. You had to fight. If you picked up a gun, you was a punk. Then a generation came after that. They ain't believe in guns too much either, but they believe in bats and knobs and chains, and weapons is okay, but not guns. You don't gotta kill nobody, just beat them up really bad. Killing is for cowards. Once you kill them, the game is over. It's pointless. Like, don't end the game, you'll keep it going, but like if you kill them, then the game over. Like, you can't play no more. Time passed, that changed. Say, we don't need knives and bats and sticks. Let's just get guns. You get my point? I'm trying to give y'all a perspective. You see how the one generation is different than the next generation because of the morals they live by. And the morals they live by make them completely different in morality. Meaning y'all grandfathers and the way y'all live, they view that as you would have been a coward in their times. And the way they live, y'all view like, man, y'all fucking cowards. Y'all scared to kill. You get it? In that, you could clearly see like, okay, they're different. They're different. It's not the same man's. You get it? That generation of man is different than that generation of man. It's deeper than the mind, but just in every aspect. Meaning the morals, the mindset, and everything. Completely different. The point I'm trying to get y'all to see is, do you see how as the time go with the generations get worse. And the morality change and get worse. But to that generation, it's just normal. They have no correlation to the past. It's just, it's how it is. What you talking about? You see how every generation belong to their time. If the time is doomed, so the generation seem to belong to the time. And the time is what make them. Y'all born into the flow of things. You get it? I don't want y'all to get lost. Y'all kind of born and y'all get into the flow or whatever y'all get into. But the point I'm making is, do you see how the generations is different? Like that. This generation is completely mentally disturbed. Most y'all don't even realize that. You need an example? You got shooting. Terrorist bombs being blown up. Meaning you got people who just blow shit up. They not in the army, they just blow shit up. Like, it's fun, I guess. The point I'm making is, do you see how everything that's transpiring in these times is a matter of the people in the times? The times is bad, but the people are doing the deeds. Meaning, if you go back to your great-grandfather times, they know nothing of this stuff. They know nothing of guns and shooting and Guns were around, but you get my point? We ain't fucking with that. That's how you kill your whole nationality. They ain't biting nothing. Y'all bite everything. The point I'm making is y'all are completely different people than the men of before. And each generation is getting dumber and more mentally disturbed. You get my point? This is not about violence. Like, y'all blowing up shit, y'all shooting. Y'all disturbed and struggling. And so that's the end result. You get it? I don't want y'all to get lost on you get it, the violence. The violence is a result of y'all mental state and y'all emotional state. The bad kid in school that bullied the other kids, he got problems at home. You get it? Like that. He bullied all of them and they miserable in school with him, but when he go home, he's a whole bum. He get neglected and beat and all kind of shit you wouldn't even want to fathom. Meaning he's suffering. And so it's projected out. The point I'm making, when you see the times like how it is, you don't have to question if the people are disturbed. Meaning your lives is more hard than it need be. Y'all struggling emotionally, mentally, and financially, and a whole bunch of other problems. Meaning y'all overwhelmed. But for some reason y'all keep trying to blend in with the times. You get my point? Meaning y'all keep going with the times. The times is dragging y'all down to the dirt. Emotionally, mentally, financially, etc. But y'all just go with the times. And so, like I said, this generation and this times, y'all all gonna make for the fallen. Meaning, you had killers in your great granddaddy day, niggas that was shooting and shit. But for the most part, man was how he was in his morals and his morality. And you had a few sprinkles amongst them that was going to end up as the fallen, but for the most part, they all was good in their ways. Then I guess you got to a point where it was half and half. Maybe that's my generation. Fight, half shoot. When you get to the new generation, just completely violent and disturbed. Y'all got men walking around dressed as women, women walking around dressed as men. Y'all got guns, where common people just got guns for no reason. You get my point? You got terrorist bombs going off, all type of stupid, dumb stuff happening. And this is the times. Like, you get it? This didn't happen in your great granddaddy times, your granddaddy times. You get it? At some point in time, it started getting worse and worse and worse. Meaning, if you alive now, so I hope you grasp it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse and worse till there's nothing. You get my point? And so those of y'all that's just in life, you know, you living day to day, you like, oh, it's getting bad. But it's not really registering in your brain what's transpiring. You just like, oh, it's get bad sometimes, it's get better. Life don't go like that. It start off better. If man want to go on his own accord, then it get worse and worse and worse and worse, and there is no going back. He have to go all the way to nothing. Like that. I'm going to say it again. Men have good and better. That's how it start. Somehow man lose his way and get separated from that, and so we know what the separation of that is. The complete polar opposite. And so, stages, child. Y'all working y'all way to anarchy, basically. Where Y'all working y'all way till we y'all ain't gonna want to be alive. Meaning those of y'all that's gonna be alive in the time to come, y'all gonna be wishing y'all wasn't. You said like it's not even worth it. You know what's so real? Some of y'all there now, like 30% of y'all, but that's not enough. Like, but just use that as reference that I'm not lying. If at least 30% of y'all that's watching this feel like that right now, like man, this shit don't seem like it's getting really worth it. It's getting too strange. Like I don't feel safe. Like it's gonna get 10 times worse than how you feel now. You get it? Where y'all gonna go insane. Meaning y'all gonna be scared and on edge beyond what y'all can fathom. For so long, 30% of men gonna kill themselves. We not talking like hundreds of years from now. We talking like over the next 10, 15 years. Like 25, 30% of y'all gonna just kill yourselves because y'all ain't gonna be able to take the, you get my point? The being on like edge, not knowing what's gonna happen in the next moment. Knowing like something is going to happen. Meaning it's gonna be moment, every moment. Are y'all not paying attention to the times? When you get to the times where the news can just do a whole hour's worth of newscasting about shootings that happen in the city, of course they don't choose to do it, but they flood it. Then you know the times you in. Meaning y'all in the times where, like I said, it's gonna get worse and worse. And those of y'all that's a part of the times gonna even fall into two category, like those that's doing the worst and worse, and those that's scared to death of the worst and worst. They gonna be doing worse, ugly shit too. Just in fear. And you get it? And those that's doing, you know, the bad shit, they gonna be doing it because that's what they just do. And then y'all gonna be doing bad shit because y'all scared to fucking death. And then anarchy gonna start. Meaning y'all just gonna wipe each other the fuck out. And so it's what lie does. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just gonna be watching y'all like I am now. Because y'all know better not to touch me. Like, just keeping it 1,000 with you. Like, I'm gonna be watching. I'm not being funny either. Same way it is now. Y'all blowing each other head off. Don't play with me. Keep that dumb shit over there, cat daddy. I'll be all outside and shit. I walk with a bubble of peace around me. I keep shit cool as I'm passing through. I don't have no problems. So you gonna have your few souls like that. Y'all gonna be like, I wish so and so was around. Cause whenever they around, ain't nothing gonna happen. But they ain't gonna be coming around. And so, ooh, it gets cold blooded. So I want to break down these tall houses, but I waste too much time. But really, I didn't. I just looked. I only been on for an hour. It feels longer. Okay, Intellect said no one's doing anything to make life better. Everybody's for self. Yeah, that's why I'm telling y'all to brace yourself. It's about to get like, it's y'all. Like I don't. It's all of y'all. Like I said, and those of y'all that's disturbed, and those of y'all that take on the disturbances. I mean, you got people that do bad shit, then you got those of y'all that's just gonna be scared to death. That's gonna lead y'all to do bad shit in fear. Like, you get it? Like a motherfucker so scared they just start making accidents. They got a gun, you run up behind them, they so scared they shoot their own friend. Like, they just, you get it? But they still adding to the chaos. Like, well, it's gonna get like, it's already like that. But I mean, it's gonna get like that where y'all gonna like see it more clear. Some of y'all like I can see what you're saying now, but I want to be clear. Not yet. it's gonna be more clear. Like, damn, remember what Silas said? Like that. Y'all gonna be scared to hang with y'all best friends y'all grew up with. Like that. Like nothing. Y'all gonna have no rest. Where you like, I'm at peace, I'm chilling with my, even when you with your peoples, y'all gonna be like, I probably like that now, I wouldn't know. But you get my point? I'm trying to paint the perspective so y'all can get it all the way. Like, y'all gonna be on edge. There's gonna be too much stuff happening. Beyond what y'all seeing now. What y'all seeing now is like good reference where y'all could say maybe he right. Cause we kinda there somewhat. But y'all gonna go all the way, like, you get my point? To where it just be like I said. And this is all scientific, meaning this is just life. It has to go that way. It doesn't have to, but man belonged to the world that, he become one with his world. And so hopefully y'all grasp. A lot of y'all lost in the world, y'all lost into this teachings, that teachings. Better grasp what I said. Cause that time's coming soon, like, you know how Christians be like Jesus coming back? And something coming. I'm gonna just leave it like that. And I'm enjoy it, but y'all lame. The best way I can explain it to y'all is like this. Y'all waiting on God. God don't like y'all. So it's interesting. Like that. Like, damn, they disrespectful. But like it ain't, but they're waiting on who they respect. So this is interesting. So I just kick back. Y'all know more than I know. So y'all say. So I just kick back and watch y'all. I say, okay. So if you Christian, just remember, like I explained to you, where you went wrong. Muslim, I explained to you where you went wrong in your understanding. So after that, I'll just have to grasp, like, you have semen. Stay with me. Of course, within this semen, you got all the sperm cell of fallen. Physical life start with semen. Right? Man ejaculates into a woman. That semen goes in her. That milk of magnesia. It got all them fallen souls in it. Fallen angels. They come before physical life. Meaning if you lost sperm cells inside of semen, man, that come before all physical people. Right? Some of y'all say that's stupid. How can sperm cells come before physical man? How can it not? What man wasn't a sperm cell that got an egg? If you can acknowledge that, then you got to explain to me, how was man before that? Some of y'all say, well, the egg come from the person and the sperm come from the man. It's like what came first, the egg or the person? No, the fuck it ain't. It's like air turned into liquid, nigga. Like that. Like air give off lightning, then substance. Then that substance transitions through its states. Meaning before you had physical life, you had menstrual cycle, waters, and semen. That's substance. And that don't come from a person. That comes from airs like all substance do. Meaning y'all mind space is like airs. This is where the semen or the substance is coming from. Don't get lost. As above, so below. Like I said, y'all got 9 brains. But they all manifestations of the 9 parts of the soul or mind. Meaning some of y'all dumb. You gonna say, Miss semen come from the prostate. The prostate is one of the 9 brains. I told y'all in the prior video. You got 9 brains. I explain how they manifest out from the mind, which is like airs. You get it? Y'all not listening. So y'all missing a lot. Meaning some of y'all had that in your mind. Like, no, I thought it come from the prostate, he said. It's the same. Prostate is a brain, liver is a brain, the heart's a brain, the brain's a brain. These is all extensions of the unseen mind, which is like airs. It's from the airs the substance is coming from. Meaning the orgasming mind. When a man is like, the substance is coming from that. Those airs, the orgasming mind. And so, this come before physical life. You get my point? Meaning air, substance, these things come before physical. Somewhere in the cosmos, there's menstrual cycle, waters, and semen. Before physical. You get my point? Just like before y'all was physical, so it was those two substances. Meaning every aspect of life is a reproduction of what was already. You get it? If man ejaculates semen into woman, before there was man and woman, this transpired already. You get it? Man rise and set, meaning he wake up and go to sleep. Before he did that, so there was the sun rising and setting in its solar vessel. And that vessel, you get it? His vessel being a small aspect of that vessel. And so, I'm trying to get y'all to grasp. It starts with the substance of the semen. In Jewish teachings, this is your YHWH, your U, like gooey, Yui. Come from Yesh. Yesh means something. Air or mind is unseen, and from this unseen mind you get white, holy, ghostly substance. That's something. Meaning every aspect of life, all the way till you get to semen manifesting, can't be seen, don't exist. It's your atomic levels of life, your molecular levels of life, even your cell level of life. Unseen. Y'all can't see cells, molecules, or atoms. Y'all can see that substance. Within that substance, so you get it? Your cells. Within your cells, your molecules. Within your molecules, your atoms. It's all within the substance. Y'all can only see the substance. The substance being the merging of all of that y'all can't see. That's your dead. You get it? Atoms, molecules, cells. All these micro levels of life are the dead. They manifest out in the substance, meaning they raise forth from the substance. The white ghostly substance, this can be seen. You get my point? That's what Yesh means. Something. Something from nothing. Man ejaculates, it's like that. If you could remove his body and just view him as a mind, a vibrating piece of airspace, this is him as consciousness. And when he reached the point of ejaculation, of course he doesn't have a body, he's just a vibrating mind. But this vibration is so powerful, when he ejaculates, you get it? The mind spring forth or manifests forth as substance. The same way rain just fall out of thin air. It's all the same, you get it? Same vibration. Name says, Solace, were you 14 when Illmatic was Deep wisdom truly ain't for some of y'all. Name said, how does semen connect with 0 point conscious? You see how y'all make up y'all own theories? Clear consciousness. But y'all want to sound like y'all disturbing. Like I said, you live in a time where men like to make up new shit off to text. So I explain like what's to come for y'all. That's the best thing I can do for most of y'all. And so, I have no peace and no rest. Nobody can see y'all lives, only y'all can. Only y'all know y'all inner pains, y'all mind state, and y'all reality. And so 90% of y'all suffering. I'm just letting you know it's like that because you're kind of letting yourself go with it. It says 0 point consciousness is a real thing. The I am presence exists in the heart. Heart and divine intelligence exists within the zero. Again, champ, you speak in words, nothing you saying make any sense. Zero is nothing. If you start there, then you can see just how stupid you truly are. You said existence with existent intelligence exists within the zero. Zero is a number that represents nothing. You stupid. Whatever you listening to, they stupid. Y'all are altering deep wisdom, playing goofy games. Try to see like who can talk more weird. Zero conscious and all this dumb stuff. And you getting that from people watching my videos and me explaining like I did the other day when I explained like within airspace you got the atoms. When you go down below that level of atoms, you have electrons, protons, neutrons, but that's still within the airspace too. You go all the way down to fermions. They just got spins. You get it? I'm explaining how if airspace is consciousness, you could go all the way down to the fermions. This is before quarks, protons, and electrons. You get it? And you still got the vibration spinning within the airspace. You get it? The mind being like air, as I was explaining, you have to get past unconsciousness or pure consciousness, which don't have nothing in it. Kind of like the air has atoms, and even if you go lower than that, it still has its micro levels. I could tell from when you say zero conscious intelligence, you got that from like me breaking down. You get it? Or whoever you following, they heard that. They not good in science, but they got what I was saying, and now they trying to reword it. Like, oh, it's a zero conscious, and y'all get stupided out. I'm saying that because before I came, y'all wasn't talking about nothing. Y'all wasn't talking about what the spirit was, what death was, none of that. Now y'all magically know everything. You get it? I was the guy that came with that. I break down death. I just start breaking down everything that everybody say is like, you gotta wait till you die and God tell you. When I came, men don't know what the spirit is. This is y'all. Don't even attempt to explain it. Because men don't supposed to know. Then I came and explained it. It was simple as fuck. I said the sperm, the spirit, the egg is the body. And them two merging is how you get like, you know, like where you at. Then y'all start like going against it. No, the sperm ain't the spirit. The blood is the spirit. The breath is the spirit. How would y'all know? Y'all already say like it's in God's hands. But once I say it, then now y'all know. Like that. He said, use this protocol and you will feel. See, some of y'all laughing at dude, he half retarded. He said, I, Silas Larry, by my free will and intent, choose to establish and partner with the divine intelligence I am, to support me from my 0 point consciousness, along with the source of all being. Say it. Retarded. He said, blood finna get blocked. Gonna block him, let him like. Them got to exist with the wise so y'all can see like the difference. Otherwise, it ain't no good. Like, you feel me? Or maybe it is. I ain't gonna say that. You don't need dirt to appreciate clean, and you don't need dumb to appreciate wise. But at least y'all can see what stupid look like and sound like. He said maybe you haven't heard of partnering with spiritual intelligence by Altazar Rosetta. Maybe you didn't hear what I was saying about theory. Maybe you missed that part. Cancer. Get it together. He said, what wise man would call a random person dumb? I just called you dumb. That part. You see how stupid you are? You think because you don't like the word, even if it's a perfect description of you, then you say, but a wise man use everything that's available. If you stupid, nigga, why do a wise man need to play with you like you ain't? You think wise is some fake thing that got to do with your emotional state. So you feel stupid and dumb. I called you stupid and dumb. Everybody heard me. You look stupid and dumb. So like instead of accepting that, now you want to play manipulation games. You say, man, a wise man would never call somebody dumb. Why? Only a dummy will call somebody dumb? I never heard a dummy call somebody dumb. That part. A dummy ain't gonna do that. Just like a thief ain't gonna call nobody a thief. They not trying to bring no attention to themselves. If they be like, he a thief, the niggas gonna start looking for other thieves when they done with that one. He gonna... And so you ain't gonna never hear a dummy using the word, but you basically only saying that because you feel fucked up. Like, you feel dumb. Your feelings hurt when I called you dumb. It wasn't that deep. I didn't mean nothing by it. You said something dumb. I don't know what you expect me to be like, oh, that was deep? That wasn't. It's dumb. But you like it, you like it. So now you offended by the truth. Like, you get my point? Like, he's offended by the truth. Like, so now he want to play mind games. A wise man would never do this and that. You wouldn't know what a wise man would do because you're not wise. How'd you skip over that? Just a question. You say a wise man wouldn't do this and that. How would you know? That part. Shalom, shalom. There you go, Tina Hughley. Weird times. Something wrong with bro. Who said a wise man wouldn't say that? Name said, what wise man would call a random person dumb? Then he said, who said a wise man wouldn't? Fucking retarded. But hopefully you grasp, Name. You an example of the times and how scrambled up a person can let theyself get to. Meaning y'all take offense when I call y'all dumb. It's a word. I'm not even thinking of it in that way, like insulting you. You get my point? I'm from the gutter, my nigga. If I want to insult you, you'll be crying. Like, I'm not capping either. Like, you'll be crying. You'll want to fight. I'll beat you the fuck up though. So that wouldn't even do nothing for you. But I'm just giving you an example. If you come here delicate and you like, he called me dumb, I'm not really thinking of it in that way. You get it? You just dumb. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. Y'all like disturbed inside. Y'all act as if everything got to be. You get my point? It's almost like that. Say, who would call somebody dumb? So then y'all saying ain't nobody in life dumb? You say, yeah, it's dumb people, but you can't call them that. Well, then what the fuck do we got the word for? And what are we even talking about anymore? Like that. Y'all so emotional. Y'all just getting rid of shit, making up shit. Y'all just speaking a moment of y'all insecurities and emotional problems. Life ain't about that, child. If I can't see your face and you taking offense, you retarded. That's all I can tell you. I can only judge y'all by y'all words that y'all type. If it's dumb, it's dumb. What you want me to do? All I can do is show you it's stupid. Again, zero ain't nothing. You say get to nothing consciousness. Christ consciousness is a real teachings that go back to your Kabbalah, your Jewish teachings. You get my point? It don't say nothing about what y'all making up. I'm just trying to get y'all to grasp. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you have the things that y'all are playing theory games with already written how it was intended to be understood. That part. You done mix zero consciousness in with Christ conscious and all kind of dumb shit. Making up shit. Mind you, the teachings it come from still here. Y'all all on here talking about Anunnakis and shit and didn't never read the Enuma Elish or no Sumerian text that got to do with the Anunnaki. That's the only place it come from. Sumer got Anunnaki, ancient Egypt got Netta or the natures. You get my point? It's all the same though, but you get my point? If you never read ancient Sumerian texts and you breaking down Anunnaki, so you get my point, y'all making up shit. You got the real text and the breakdown of these things. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't pick it up. Y'all listen to hearsay. Then y'all make up what y'all think these things is saying, like the truth of these things ain't here and wasn't here before y'all started making up stuff on it. You're basically trying to explain to me. Let me make sure I don't reword you. I don't word you wrong in any way. He said you got to be new. He definitely got to be a new person in life. Like, forget here. He just new in life. He a part of the gullibles. Like, you got the young man. They hear shit. They get all gullible. They be thinking they a part of something. They be thinking these bum ass niggas they be listening to important. It's just young stupid shit. You get my point? Like, I don't get it, but it's some new thing. Now everything he said, 0 point conscious. He took 0 point conscious. I just want y'all to notice how he said 0 point consciousness is a real thing. The I am presence exists in the heart. Now the I am come from your Christian text. Of course, Christianity come from Judaism. When you're dealing with Christ and all that, this is coming from YHWH and the divine teachings of the Yesh, or the something. The teachings is still there. Now you see how you just borrow what you want and make up what you want. So now you got this zero consciousness that you made up or heard someone make up based off teachings that's here that had no intent to say anything you saying. That part. I rest my case. Some of these people, like I said, y'all be aware of the times, because a lot of y'all are like him. You just ain't said nothing. You get my point? But try and grasp. Short shot said let it go. Ain't nothing for him to let go, champ. He finished. Like, a lot of people come here, they think it's a competition. Ain't nobody wiser than me. I don't even know why y'all playing with yourselves like that. I thought we way past it. Once I challenge y'all and y'all don't step up, we past that. That's acknowledgement right there. Y'all scared to death of me. Whoever y'all naming for me to debate, they already backed out of it before y'all even, you get it, 4 or 5 years ago. Meaning one of y'all said, why don't you debate Sanchez? I already was supposed to back in 2016. And sent me a fake link to the video. I still got the inbox. I inbox him, I say, the link you sent me, this shit ain't real. Like, it don't go to the video. I say, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna send you the right link. Never sent it. He's doing a whole video telling his audience how I didn't show up for the debate. I said, yeah, we live in clown times. This before I knew y'all was clowns. I didn't know, like, I learned then, like, oh, they got their little following. They just play goofy games with their following. And their following was stupid followers, so they just fall for anything they say. It's too easy, like, It's like you got these dummies all everywhere now. So it's just easy. You could just say anything. You get my point? And so that's honestly what happened. I got the inbox if anybody want to see it. If he like say I'm lying or something. Show y'all the inbox. But everybody that followed me during that time, you know. You get my point? You just teach like flat earth. You got a whole crowd of people that love flat earth. So y'all just exploit what already is. This ain't got nothing to do with Sanchez. I ain't no problem with him. I'm just giving y'all an example. Y'all exploit what already is. If flat earth is popping, then y'all would just jump into flat earth and pretend like that's what y'all been on, and you get it? Flow as y'all go. I'm saying that so you could grasp. I've been going against the grain. You get it? Y'all got y'all goofy shit that y'all been following that predate y'all. So try and grasp. Said the subconscious holds all the data and info from everything we've ever perceived and experienced in life, from our deepest beliefs, habits, and fight or flight responses. Peace and wisdom, champ. I'm sure this ain't your first time here. I'm sure you've been coming here quite a while. I can tell you playing on words that you've heard me say. But you exposing yourself when you say stupid stuff like beliefs. Beliefs ain't nothing. That's make-believe shit. How somebody subconscious gonna hold on to nothing? They believe in God when they sleep? No. It don't even exist. And so again, stop coming here watching my videos, playing games on my words before you like, I'll cut your head off for that. I'm not being funny. I'm not being like talking words. I'm talking like I'll find your IP address, pull up to your crib, and cut your fucking head off right in front of your mother because I know you a kid. No giggle afterwards or nothing. Play with me if you want. Because that's how I'm dealing with y'all from now on. If I'm capping, play tough. Oh, he gone. He ran out of here. And nigga removed his own self. That's how you deal with liars. I don't even play with them after a certain amount of time. You coming in here stealing wisdom, playing, altering it. Meaning I don't play with wisdom. Once I see you playing with wisdom, especially mine, don't ever let me see you, man. Same with Alicio. He been playing with my wisdom for quite a while. A lot of y'all know that. If I ever see Alicio or a few of y'all, let's just say hopefully for y'all I don't. Cops won't care if you whack Alicio. Y'all can't possibly think they would. That ain't gonna be a case they gonna care about so much. And so, if you lost and you say, man, they could hear you, I don't care what that mean to me. I've been G'd up since I was a little kid, blood. What would I care? What does that matter? The neighborhood I grew up in, they still got me in the precinct. So they already know. Like, niggas is 40 out here, blood. You can't fucking be possible. Everybody at my age is known for what they known for. I ain't talking about talk. I'm talking about known. He said nothing I said was in. Why did you erase your comments to come back? I already told you, man. I don't deal with your kind, champ. I'm trying to be nice about it. He said nothing I said was insulting or tough. I wouldn't care. I'm not from your times. He think like if he wasn't tough to me, I would disrespect you when I want. I'm old school. You can't manipulate or dictate shit to go how you want with words. I'll slap the shit out you. You fight for your respect here. I don't know what y'all think this is, man. Wisdom, wisdom. Respect, respect. You earn that. I'll talk to you however I want. You a cupcake nigga playing games online. Talking about, I didn't insult you. Why you got? Cause I can. I ain't raising my voice to you. I'm just telling you what it is. And that's anybody on here. I talk to you how I want. That ain't tough talk, fake talk, old school. I'm telling you, I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. Anybody watching, anybody in life. You've seen me do it numerous times. And so there's no cap there. There's no tough. There's no nothing. I'm just telling you reality. Don't get on my nerves too much about shit. Because I'm not like the goofy niggas that y'all follow where we gonna have a long conversation about stuff. There's two ways to win an argument. Or a debate. With the mouth or with the physical. I don't got no problem using neither. Like, it's all the same. Salam, shalom, man. Can you please stop, brother? He said, message retracted. I'm scared of strong words, man. Salam, shalom. You should be. Grow up when you do, champ. You probably a kid. I don't want you to take the things that I'm saying the wrong way. Like, I don't want you to think like I'm mad at you or something. I'm old school. Niggas will cut your head off just for protocol. Like, I'm old school from a time where man do what he gotta do. You don't want everything. You don't want to do everything. But, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Man don't want to wake up and go to work, but he like, I got a wife and kids. You got to do what you got to do, cat daddy. And so he used to doing things he don't want to do, but he gonna handle his accords. You said you 17. My daughter's older than you, so be quiet, because you're gonna really piss me off for real. Meaning you a little kid. Shouldn't even be sitting here talking no wisdom. I'm 40. Your mama, your daddy probably like 34, 35, 36, 37, something like that. So I pull up on the block, slap shit out your daddy. I look young, so then I look wrong. Your daddy don't know I'm older than him, and my kids is older than his kids. This the reality y'all live in. I think I'm a kid. I'm older than your parents, nigga. I slapped it. He said, my mama 29. Point is this, champ. I ain't saying your mama couldn't have had you at 12, but if she did, you in worse shape than you you in worse fucking shape than you could fathom. I hope your mama ain't 29, brother. I know someone whose mama is 12, 13 years older than them. Not being funny. Somebody said cap. Might not be capping. Again, I know someone whose mama is 12 to 13 years older than her. And you get my point? Some chicks get their period at 10, 11, not considering the realities of life. Some chicks lost their virginity at 7, they got raped and shit, their period came earlier. Raped at 7 and shit, it made made them go through puberty faster. That's anybody though, like, it's mental, so I suppose if a boy getting his Johnson rubbed on and sucked on it, he young, he gonna reach puberty faster than other boys. The point I'm making is when people have children that young, it just ain't good. Meaning y'all minds don't be that stable. Just from the experience I know. So you said you 17, your mother 29, which could be a reality. Damn, I'm getting old, blood. This shit deep. I be forgetting y'all like fucking kids, man. I'll be coming here like 25. Some of y'all mamas had y'all at 15. If I lived in your neighborhood, me and her like went to school ago. You get my point? You like around my daughter age. We be coming here like y'all peers and we equals. We not, man. Stop doing that. I don't know how to play with y'all. When I say I'm old school, that's not like cap. I'm 40, my nigga. I came up 60-year-old, 50-year-old niggas. You get my point? I don't got y'all swag. I don't know nothing y'all be talking about. Y'all are manipulators. Meaning y'all like to swindle and talk y'all way out of man shit. You get my point? This don't got nothing to do with violence, tough, none of that. Man stuff. Y'all like women, y'all gossip, y'all got the tea. You get my point? Y'all do too much of that for me. I ain't really with that. If I'm breaking down wisdom, I'm breaking down wisdom. If you challenging me, then I'm going to man. You get my point? I'm not going to play with you but for so much, my nigga. On top of that, I'm not even y'all age to play with y'all. I'm trying to figure out, like, why is little kids fucking playing with me? But I figure, like, y'all think I'm y'all age or something. I wouldn't know. But try to grasp. He said, my daddy locked. I will blow your daddy open. Little boy, get this knowledge, man. You need it. You say your mama 29 and your daddy locked. So that means you fucked. So you become aware that you fucked. All the dumb shit you talking, stop. Wait till you get a certain age. And then begin your path of wisdom. Meaning you're not even of an age. You get my point? You're playing games with yourself, you gonna fuck yourself up. You're like a kid who grow up too fast. You step out of the house, you 15, 16, 13, 14. Before you stable, you're gonna make it hard for yourself. Meaning a 14-year-old that leave home, they not old enough to get an apartment or a job. So they gonna be struggling doing things that they ain't got no business doing from 14 all the way till they old enough to work and get a job. They could have just stayed at home till that time and do what they supposed to. You get my point? Some kids don't got that choice. It's different situations, but I'm just giving you an example. When y'all be young, how y'all lost 17, 18, 19, early 20s, playing on the wisdom like that, meaning y'all exploiting it because y'all not of age to do that. Wisdom's a real thing. You can't violate wisdom. Young Pharaoh, a lot of y'all have done this. And young Pharaoh going through all the stupid shit he going through. You cannot exploit wisdom. Y'all too young. He might be like 30 now, but when he started, like y'all age, like a kid, playing with wisdom, pretending. We could play dumb all we want, we could front. No, brothers wise, this is that. Wisdom got to do with experience. When I say experience, I mean being alive for a certain amount of time. And so, a lot of y'all mess y'all own mind space up when y'all play on wisdom like that. Take your time, focus more on living, being aware of yourself. You get my point? Meaning if you young, you don't gotta pretend like you wise or some teacher. Learn to become aware of yourself. This is the process of becoming wise. Meaning a lot of y'all just watch shit. He said all these spiritual people turn into rappers. You see how now when you stop bullshit talking, now you tapping into your real state of self and you saying what makes sense now. And see, he said all the teachers is like half fake rappers. Now you starting to become aware. That don't got nothing to do with wisdom. You get it? A man gonna do everything he do once he step into the knowledge. So that's his calling, nothing else. You get my point? He not gonna have hardships and strange things to. You get my point? Y'all watch me. I don't have no hardship or nothing to make me like have to do stupid shit against my morals. I just be kicking back, chilling. It don't matter if the views is high or low. I'm the same. You get my point? Pocket full of money, chilling the fuck out. I don't have no hardships, but I do with the wisdom like you supposed to. Meaning wisdom is its own entity. Y'all play on it. It play back on y'all. And so, like I said, if you young, take your time. Don't be flip-flopping around listening to all these fools. Become aware of yourself and how you move. And if the way you moves, well, just so deep. Like I said, we live in them times. Whatever morals y'all come up on, if y'all come up on the morals where y'all supposed to have sticks, because that's normal now. You could be a working person. You could be a humble, nice, delicate soul. But you like, I'm going down to the gun shop because I got to get a gun because I got to protect myself. So then the lines get confusing. You say, damn, she shouldn't have no gun. But I don't want to tell her not to. And so that's when you know you in fucked up times. Meaning some of y'all too delicate to even be in these times. Y'all need to separate yourselves. But, you get my point? And so y'all going to be like mad delicate talking about I'm going to the gun store. Like I told y'all when I was in Atlanta busting off, it was the fucking Indian girl in there. She don't even know how to hold a gun right or nothing. I'm just looking at her like, what we doing now? Like, you get my point? I come from a time where people that was squares were squares. They wasn't trying to like, it's no point. You get my point? Back in the day, you give a square, you say, here, take this gun. They like, nah, I don't even want to play with it because you can't pretend and shit. Some of y'all got them pistols right now. You got your little license and all of that. You gonna die. I seen a video where, hopefully he don't take no offense. I'm just like making good points. DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club. I don't remember who was in the video though that did it. Somebody jumped over his gate. It was a prank. It was a little while ago. I probably got the video a little wrong or something. But he came out with like an AR or an AK or something, and you know. And never so often he let it know, like, if you jump my gate, you can get shot. Now, in my mind, I'm like, see, y'all, you get my point? DJ Envy don't come from that life. DJ Envy come from the hood, but he don't come from that life. That gun busting life. And a lot of y'all are like that. Y'all think it's as easy as if I got my gun and a nigga jump my gate. If niggas jump your gate and they from that life, you dying. What you think gonna happen? You see how y'all haven't considered that? What was this battle rapper's name? And this girl got shot. And you tell her like, go get the gun. That part. She get the gun, but she gets shot. Just cause you got a gun don't mean you ain't gonna die. Y'all think when y'all pull out y'all guns, niggas that's gangster that is familiar with shooting and getting shot gonna run from y'all? Cause that's not what's gonna happen. You gonna shoot them, they gonna fall and be like, oh, not this shit again. I'll pull that shit out and get the flaming you out. Hitman holler, there you go. His girl just got shot not too long ago. She had a gun. And he was on the phone coaching her through it. But it don't matter how much you coach a motherfucker. If they ain't no killer and no shooter, they gonna die. Now I want y'all to ask yourselves, how much of a killer are you? You ain't talking about like you like, I think I can do it. Niggas coming for you ain't thinkers. G'd up ass niggas got tears on their eye, they pulling up for you. They ain't confused on nothing. They don't think they gonna shoot you. They know what they do. You gonna die. You like, I think I can handle it. Okay. Why? Just because you got a gun? You still gotta press it. You still gotta hit them. After you hit them, they gonna get up. Y'all think it's a movie, like if I shoot somebody, then they just gonna die. Fall on the floor and run. That's a movie. You shoot a motherfucker, he gonna get up pissed the fuck off that you just shot him. Telling you from experience. It ain't light. Y'all have to learn the hard way. That's all I can tell you. I can just tell y'all things from experience. And I'll grasp it when y'all do. Like I said, most of y'all watch me. You got me as 20. I'm 40. I've been through everything y'all can possibly think of. I'm just telling you for your own self's sake. If you ain't no killer, you don't need no gun. You gonna die. It's gonna be your death because you gonna pull it out and make it what it wasn't gonna be. If you known as a delicate, stay like that. Dudes may not do you awful, like y'all know cowards, so y'all'll beat them up, but y'all like, I ain't gonna kill him, I ain't that deep. Hey, goofy. Like that. I'll be stepping up y'all game, like, no, I'm tough today. Then you got to be tough every day after that. You in a new bracket now. You're not a bozo, you're tough. Even if you ain't. And so grass. K Intellect said Hitman Hollow. Keep screaming out his name. That was Queen's Flip on that thing? Kush Boy said being too woke is a burdensome. Being full of theories and lies and fake wisdom is a burden. And so a lot of y'all there. But wisdom ain't no burden for me. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all getting old. Y'all ain't looking too good. Did I show y'all my six pack? Because I still got it. I'm 40. Like, I'm not trying to make a six pack. It just be there like that. Like, it's a little knife wound. You know, like I'm really diesel under here. If you didn't know, some of y'all got me like fucked up. And this guy was little and scrawny. Blood, I'm diesel under here. That's not no cap. I'll fuck you up. I'm not 4'9". I just say that. Like, I'm not 4'10". I'm not the same height as Little Kim. I just say that. So, take your chances, Cat Daddy. Point I'm making is, man. When y'all get on the real path of wisdom, then y'all gonna see the results in y'all self. You understand? Meaning in your mind, your spirit, your physical vessel. Meaning I don't need clothes, my nigga. I can strip down butt naked right now. I don't have no shame. Because I'm clean. That's not no cap, my nigga. However my body is, I'm fine with it. I could strip down right now in front of anybody. Dick swinging down around my thigh because it's big like that. And that's how I get down. That's how I get when you watch. Like your dick just get bigger. As above, so below. So, you get my point. I shave my body at least twice a year. I grease it down. I oil it down. First, I wash my vessel. Meaning after I shave it, because hair is a dirty thing. It catches our dirt. Beneath the skin of the hair, you know, y'all be like ashy and shit and flaky. Because when y'all putting on lotion, it ain't going down to the skin. You get my point? If you a man, you got hairy chest, it ain't going down to your skin, the lotion. It's like y'all beard, it ain't going down to your face. You cut that beard off, that face looking dry, and you don't know what the fuck under there, because it's been a while. It's like right here, I don't know what's under here. Like that. I shave like my chest and shit, everything. I get hairy. Like my shit get covered like a... I'm old. So my shit get covered out. Twice a year I shave down. I don't do my legs though. I ain't gonna lie, but I need to. Cause my shits be looking like frosted flakes. I ain't gonna I looked at my legs one day scratching them. I said, damn, this sound like frosted fucking flakes. It looked like it too, like. But I shave my body. Then I give it a nice wash. I usually soak it in nice steaming hot water. You know, steam Steam, loosens up your body, loosens up the mucus building up within, makes the body soft, limber like it need to be. And then from there, I owe you myself. Like a week or 2 week ritual. However long it take like the hair to start growing back. So I just make sure I grease myself good, oil myself good. I don't give myself away to women like that. And so, like when I tell y'all I be like celibate, I only have sex during a certain season of the year. Like that, bro. I cherish my vessel. That's all the fuck I got, nigga. I'm getting to that age. Clothes is nice. I've been fly my whole life. But my vessel got to be fly. And they got to be up to par, like up to standard. You get my point? Whatever insecurities y'all got, y'all can fix them. Y'all don't want to. Y'all rather feel like shit about it. Pull others down. And so wisdom is that. Separating yourself from the weeds in life. Meaning some of y'all got weeds around y'all. It's stopping y'all from, bettering yourself. Some of y'all are the weeds. You stopping others from growing and bettering themselves. You get my point? And so that's what my teachings got to do with getting the mind sharp and clean, getting the spirit in the emotional state sharp and clean, and then the vessel, work on that after. When you focus on your mind, your vessel going, you get it? It's going to wither away a little bit, but this is okay. You can fix that up later. Get your wisdom. You get my point? Get your wisdom, keep your spirit together. When you become master of these two, then you'll see the vessel like follow. You get my point? Like that. And so, moving that way. You get my point? Do things the accurate way. Be right with the wisdom. Meaning wisdom is its own entity. Be right with wisdom. Wisdom will be right with you. Everything will flow how it needs to for you. And so it's like that text I put up, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, when it said, if you keep everything in balance, even a mistake can't happen to you. I've been living proof of that for like however long y'all been watching me. Meaning y'all should see that. Like, it might be some truth to what he's saying. I ain't had no problem. I don't have no mistakes happen. Nothing. You get my point? I'm just like stable, in peace. And he had no real problems. I have to make some, like. And so that's progress. My emotional state always straight. Even when I fall in dumb, I don't feel no kind of way. Like, curse him out, I don't feel no kind of way. Some of y'all like streets. Like, you might like being enforced on the street. You like that. You don't have to feel no kind of way to like curse somebody out or punch them in the mouth. You be getting paid to do that, so you do that shit for nothing, like for your money. Well, I'll deck this nigga for nothing. If you gonna pay me, I'll deck him. Like, you get it? I'm kind of like that. I don't have to be mad to curse you out. I don't have to feel no kind of way. I just the emotions is there for you to use them when you want. I'm using that as an example for y'all. Y'all have emotions, they control y'all. When you get to a place, then you control them. Meaning you pick it up, use it when you feel fit. Put it back down. Pick up the next one. So there's a lot to wisdom, but you gotta take your time. Be real with it. Like I said, if you're young, be aware of yourself, your actions, your honor, your morals. Do you even know what that is? Get an understanding of that. You gotta have a certain amount of honor and morals. This doesn't have to do with outsiders. This have to do with you being truthful with self. Do you live an honorable life? Or do you be lying and doing dishonorable things? speaking behind people's backs, and you get it? The things y'all should have learned as children, what it's like cowardly, dishonorable, low life stuff. And sometimes we fall into these things because the times is on that kind of shit. You get my point? But to be able to be aware and catch self knowing like, no, that's not the way. Like that. Y'all in the times where y'all don't even know no more. Like, what is? You don't want to get there. That's why I say you gotta stay self-aware of yourself. Meaning be aware of yourself and how far off track you go. Sometimes you're gonna step off track just, for the self. You get my point? Like I said, I don't have rules. I'm disciplined. You get my point? Person that don't have discipline, then they have to have rules. But at some point you evolve past rules. You're just disciplined because you cherish yourself in a certain kind of way. Like, I'm not fucking myself over. You get my point? I don't know how to explain it. Some of y'all just not there. Y'all may take it as ego. I cherish myself too much. Like, to do certain things and put myself in certain predicaments. You get my point? Certain risks and chances I'm not willing to take with myself no more. I see too much value in myself. Not just the mind, but every aspect. Most people don't get to that place. You get my point? But it starts with you seeing your flaws. Meaning I wasn't always like this. I was at a place where I'm trying to figure shit out. Like, why the fuck am I struggling, blood? Like, the fuck did I do? But I know when I did a lot of bad. So I'm like, maybe it's that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's something. It's just resistance. Like life gonna put pressure on you. Like we got to become diamonds, but it gotta be through pressure. Meaning y'all got to get pressure put on y'all. We resist it. And so that's where my hardship truly come from, the resisting of the pressures that was put in on me for me to get to this place. But you get my point? At some point when you accept the pressure, then it do what it need to do. Most people don't accept it. They try to, like, you get it? Y'all try to escape y'all hardship instead of let it just run its course and learn from it what you need to. And let it strengthen itself up. Don't weaken you out. Meaning when your ego get all broke down and you get my point? For it to come back. So this is your glory for yourself. Like, you understand? When a caterpillar or snake sheds its skin, so it grows new skin. But you have to like shed that shit. Y'all have to lose y'all egos to get bigger ones. You get my point? Until the ego get until the ego becomes like everything. You get my point? So big that it just is it's everything. Then y'all have the perfect ego. Meaning y'all bright for everything. You're not like you got ego for things that don't have ego. You get my point? Y'all raise y'all ego up, but y'all don't raise it all the way up like it's supposed to be. You get my point? Y'all raise y'all ego up like no works and talk. You get my point? Not like raising it up where it's all the way. It be imbalanced. You see how I talk big shit? And I'll be like, I'll smoke any of y'all niggas' boots and wisdom. Can't nobody beat me in knowledge. And I say it with so much Where you kind of like, I don't know if anybody can beat this nigga in wisdom. They don't even want to step up. You need your ego like that. Meaning it blend. It's not one side that, you get my point? When I break down this wisdom, that shit just as deep as when I say I'll bust everybody in this world's ass in knowledge. It make you think. Maybe. He definitely got some works to stand on, like, in terms of knowledge, you got something to stand on. Like that. Y'all gotta get great. Like how Michael Jordan was. You're gonna always see it when a thing reaches the pinnacles of what the ego supposed to be. This is where you get your magic. Meaning Michael Jordan played basketball than any human y'all could think of. You say Kobe better than him. Kobe wanna be him. That don't mean nothing to y'all in the daytime. In my time, they ain't even comparable. Say why? He wanted to be him like the rest of us. Y'all forgot that part. Hell yeah. Damn, Allen Iverson did too. That part. Jordan is some shit y'all can't even fathom. He once in a lifetime. It's an ego thing. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson didn't have the real ego. I ain't gonna say Mike Tyson. He a perfect example of the unbalanced ego. Where the ego grow past beyond the works. Michael Jordan in that gym every fucking day. Meaning those that even play with Mike, they know like, well, he put in more work. I'm ready to go home. He's still in the gym though. And so when he got all that ego, like, can't nobody bust my ass in basketball. I dunk on this nigga, dunk on that nigga, and it worked though. Meaning his physical attributes match his ego. It's a perfect pair. The bigger his ego get, the better he get. You got some people who ego raised, but they lack. They works lack behind their ego. Like that. When I say I'm the wisest, but I'm here with a pad. I don't want to see what's in this pad. Meaning, nobody wise putting in the work that I put in. I don't even have to like study no more. I just do it because it's a hobby. Like, I just read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth 2 days ago. That's the 150th time I read that shit. I ain't getting nothing from it this time though, so I guess I'm done. I'm supposed to read it 100 times. As you get wiser, then the book will reveal more to you, meaning you will get a different perspective from it. And every time you read it, if you give yourself a time to grow as a person and then go back and read it, then it will be a different book. You get it? Meaning literally. If you have the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, just read it like once every 6 months. But be on your path of wisdom, growing and understanding in what this world is. Then read it again. It's going to be completely different. You're going to be like, oh, I know what that is now. It's going to come more alive to you. Like, the first time you read it ain't going to make no sense. The second time you read it, one piece might make sense. You're like, I know what that is. You get it? Then as time go on, you read it more and more, then it start to come more alive to you, to where you understand the whole book. So like I said, I read it 2 days ago. I didn't get nothing out of it. So I suppose I'm done with it. So it's the same with the Bible. Read that joint a bunch of times, champ. Maybe about 50. I don't read it straight through. I read it. I read Genesis about 89 times. Leviticus 30. You get it? Like that. I read the books a bunch of times. Whatever I get stuck, whatever book I get stuck on, then I just read it over and over until I get it. And so I've read the whole Bible Y'all ain't gonna never be able to fuck with me on that, that book. My scholarship too deep. Y'all don't know how to read yet. Like, you gotta read like that. Like, numerous times. I've read everything numerous times. Not to remember the book, to understand it. If you put the mind on memory, and trying to remember the verses, like how Christians be doing, where they could blurt out verses of the Bible off memory, you ain't gonna get no understanding like that. You focused on something else. Focus on the wisdom. I apologize. I can't sit for so long without having to use the restroom. But if y'all give me a quick second. Okay, I've taken too long. I was gonna say, let me get to the toll house. The Ariel Toll House part of the video. This is your Eastern Orthodox Christian Church, second largest in the world, members wise. Of course, they Catholic, you know, the Pope shit. Excuse my language. That come first. They got billions of followers. But this one got like 400 million, 200 million. It's the biggest, the second largest Christian church. This is your Eastern Orthodox Church. Now, like in the far west, they have the 49 days, the 7 trials over 7 weeks. This have to do when the soul of a person or a person dies, and their soul goes through 7 weeks of trials. 7 different trials over 7 weeks. And so it's a 49-day thing. And they say little things to the dead body of the person to kind of help them transcend through death. To make it simple, they believe when we die, the soul goes through a 49-day transitional period where it's coming back to its body. It's kind of like it's disturbed. It don't get, you get my point? Like any transition, you kind of think like when y'all move from the neighborhood y'all grew up into a new neighborhood. But the first year you come into your old neighborhood every day and you just hanging out with your old people, even though you moved now. And it's a little bit of a strain because you ain't close, but you more comfortable with your old neighborhood and the people there that you know, as opposed to the people in the new neighborhood you live in. And so you live here, but you travel to hang out over there. Then at some point you get used to the neighborhood you live in now, you meet somebody there, you start to slowly groom or transition into your new reality, your new neighborhood. You get my point? Meaning any transition you got, there's like a flip-flopping, you still pulling for something in the past and trying to go forward. So they view the soul like that. Like when a person died, their soul is like coming back to their body. This is all real though. I don't want y'all to get like lost. Meaning, when y'all loved ones die, they still have senses. Sense of sight, the sense of sound, senses. And so let me get my book. I might could just do it right quick. I want to do it straight from the beginning though. I should just wait and just do it tomorrow morning, right? Aerial toll houses. Break it down. I don't want to miss nothing. And I don't want to do it this late into the video because I'm not sure if y'all watched 2 hours and 20 something minutes of, you get my point? So I think I'm going to just do it tomorrow. I may come back later on this evening. I got good energies today. Meaning I'm up. And so I'm going to do it tomorrow. But the point I was making is the aerial houses in your Eastern Orthodox Christian church. In the Far East, how they have them 49 days and the soul goes through its 49-day transition before it passes on and goes on its way. You get it? Separate from this realm or whatever. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, they have the 40 days of death. And this is your aerial toll house wisdom, meaning they believe when a person dies, this is Christianity. I mean, they got the same teachings as in the Far East. It's just 40 days instead of 49. And they believe in a similar thing, meaning the angels come and take the soul to God. But before this soul reaches God, it goes through 20 toll houses. You get it? And in each toll house, you got demons there. These demons belong with the person, though. And he telling the motherfucker, like, you had this evil thought. You did this evil thing. Meaning y'all got demons with y'all. Y'all do low life shit. And say you a woman, you got a man, you a husband, you married. You done fuck this nigga or something. You get my point? You know better than that. It's a secret. This is your demon. Like, you did this, you did that. Everybody do what they do in secret. You get my point? Y'all got y'all demons. These is y'all negative, ugly, secret thoughts, or maybe not so secret. And y'all negative, secret, ugly acts that may not be so secret. You know, some of y'all do ugly shit right in public. These actions that y'all do are not y'all. It's like I said before, anger ain't you, it's its own entity. The stupid actions that y'all do and the dumb thoughts y'all get, these is entity. The Christian belief is, you get it? These entity that y'all view as y'all actions and negative thoughts that y'all have hidden in secret, they come out of y'all when y'all reach the toll house. There's 20 of them. But I want to explain what the toll house is in physical life. Because it's a part of physical life. Everything is intertwined. And so you have these 20 toll houses. There's demons at every toll house. And they basically torment the spirit or the soul of the person with all their bad deeds. And you have to have good deeds to oppose them with. Or they could drag you off the hell. You get my point? In the Far East, you have, like, you know, different emanations of self appearing as lights, then taking form as monsters like Cowley or this thing or that thing. And it's like I said, it's y'all inner angers, y'all inner guilts, all type of emotional states, spiritual things y'all carry with self. This is what comes off the self at death. This is what is not you truly, but what you carry with you. And so it's going to attack y'all in death. Meaning in physical life, y'all get attacked by y'all emotional state. Y'all physical, so I guess y'all, everything's wrapped up in one. Y'all don't have no separation, no self-awareness. When you die, so you get my point? Everything's unraveled. Everything's trapped in this vessel. You, your demons. If you lost, you got sperm cell below. If you a woman, primordial germ cell below. You got good old neuron or brain cells up above. You get my point? You got your good parts, your bad parts, physically as well as spiritually, meaning emotionally. And so, the same way y'all emotional state attacks y'all in physical life, y'all be getting all extra angry for nothing. Y'all be sitting with yourselves all depressed and stressed out over this deep dark secret or this thing you think people gonna perceive you like this or that. And y'all emotional state antagonizes and attacks y'all all day. Y'all have arguments in y'all brain with this aspect of a thing and that aspect of a thing. Now, just think if you had no vessel, so these things be separate from you. How they are now. When y'all arguing with yourselves, y'all don't view it like you arguing with yourself. When your emotional state disturbing you, you get my point? You feel like you being taken down. Like, my emotional state getting dragged down. I'm feeling sad, like that. These things ain't you. These things separate from you doing what they do. When you die, when you're dealing with the Far East teaching, so they explain how these things kind of like, how can I explain it? These things separate from the self and attack the self where you can see it for your own self's sake. Most souls don't know what that is. They think they just being tortured by spirits in the dead. They don't understand everything in this realm of death is yours. It's like when y'all go to sleep and y'all have a dream while asleep. And there's a bunch of people in your dream and places, but this is all your shit. You get it? That's why I say when y'all, nobody could save nobody. It's only enough room for you to save yourself. When you're falling asleep, it ain't enough room for nobody to go with you and help you in your nightmare or wherever else the brain or mind carries over to. Meaning when y'all falling asleep, the mind carry over. The mind is everything. The physical vessel don't matter. So even when y'all ain't using a physical vessel, the mind can carry over and still have vessel and interact in dream realm. Meaning a whole nother existence. There's people there, all type of stuff. All these people come with the self. You get it? Meaning your whole dream world is your own existence, it's your own stuff. I don't care whose face is on it. You having sex with the bad girl from your neighborhood you've been dying to have sex with in your dream. That's your shit. She ain't there. And that ain't her face, but her face and image is being used. And this is all you. You get it? Your emotions, your thoughts, your perceptions on her or whatever the case may be. You get it? And that's what's attacking or intermingling with you in your dream or your nightmare. You get my point? So it's the same in afterlife, which is a larger aspect of dream. Just like physical life is a larger aspect of awake. You get my point? So, like I said, in the Far East, 49 days of death, the spirit goes through its 7 trials. When you're dealing with the Christian church, the Eastern Orthodox one, you have your 40 days. And the soul is brought through these 20 aerial toll houses. But I want to explain to y'all how this has to do with Satan. Because you have the Duat, which is the same. Ra travels on his boat across the cosmic sky, then goes below, which is the cosmos too. into the duat. So it's the same when you're dealing with ancient Greek. Charon, the cosmic ferryman, he take the souls down into Tartarus or hell, but he drives them across the river Styx and Acheron. So you got like 4 rivers or 3 rivers. One is Styx, one is Acheron or Acheron. And Charon, the ferryman, his name is Charon. Charon. For some reason they pronounce it Charon, but that's after Acheron, meaning the river. But it's pronounced Acheron, and his name is Charon. And you get my point? These rivers lead to 3 places in hell. I'm going to get into all of that tomorrow. I'm going to end it here. Tune into tomorrow's video. Toll houses. Okay, none of you guys gave back. I was going to give y'all thanks for the give backs. Salam, shalom. Enjoy y'all evening. Big Usia.